Find out how one of the poorest countries in the world dispersed stimulus funds better than the USA. This is a very interesting story. Why an under-the-radar stimulus program still has over $2.3 billion in forced stimulus checks up for grabs. I'm going to make sure you know about that so you don't miss out on that money, because we need to use it up. Otherwise, it's going back to the government and they'll use it on just terrible stuff. And the great news of America opening back up after, a year and a half now, or 21 months? America is opening back up to the world, and how it's going to impact the economy and disaster relief stimulus moving forward, what it means to you, and I'll address that coming up. Yes, we're about to open up, folks. Things are going to get closer to normal. Hey, everybody, it's Andrew Cartwright. I hope you're having a happy Taco and Tequila Tuesday. Here's your daily stimulus check, second stimulus check, third stimulus check, fourth stimulus check, executive action, executive order, and stimulus package update for Tuesday, November 9th, 2021. My goal is always to help you guys get access to government and private money for yourself, your loved ones, and your business, knowing in times in my life where I really needed the help. I want to make sure that you guys don't miss out if you need the help, because sometimes you just need a little help. Stay tuned for personal finance, real estate, stock market, crypto, and other investments that help you generate money and where to make money, and so you don't miss out on making some money. So make sure that you stay tuned to the channel. Also, join the channel, subscribe, like, and comment. It actually pays as well. $2,000. We're going to pick a lucky winner. All you got to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And when you like this video, it helps out so much, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It makes a big difference. Also, check out my real estate program. It's how I do everything. I overdid it. It's a $10,000 course, but I only charge $99 for it. I discount it with the link down below. You get 36 videos, 10 hours of content. I really reveal all the development, the building, when to buy, how to buy, market cycles, everything. So you can get this, have 36 videos. If you've ever been or think you'll be interested in real estate, you'll want this program. So make sure you check it out. And thank you to my Patreons who support the channel for as little as $3 a month, and they get 20 articles a month, plus a bunch of other goodies. But first, the country of Togo, which is one of the smallest and poorest nations in Africa, made news recently for their superb rollout of the stimulus check to citizens in need of vital disaster relief funds. I'm also going to talk about this area at the end of this video, about some disturbing parts of this country, but I will cover that for you. According to Bloomberg, quote, in Togo, a nation of about 8 million people, where the average income is below $2 a day. I'm not kidding, $2 a day. It took the government less than 2 weeks to design and launch an all-digital system for delivering monthly payments to about a quarter of the adult population, end quote. This is source material, folks. I'm not kidding. People with no tax or payroll records were identified as in need, enrolled in the program, and were paid stimulus checks without any in-person contact. Simple as that. Annette Marquije, I can't pronounce that last name. I'm sorry. I just ruined it. Somebody in Africa was getting their chance to, but now I ruined it. Their name won't be recognizable. A policy fellow it's in the description though, if you really want to see the name. A policy fellow at the Center of Global Development states that Togo's stimulus efforts made, quote, the U.S. program look like a dinosaur in comparison, end quote. As you all know, the American stimulus check rollout has been rocky to say the least, which is why it's so impressive to see small nations provide disaster relief funds more effectively and efficiently than us. Some people went without food, had their checks stolen, unemployment stolen, identity theft. It's been horrible. So to see a country that's able to roll it out with less resources, less money, one of the poorest countries, is just mind-blowing, right? Meanwhile, a stimulus program that were discussed before but has been flown under the radar still has $2.3 billion in forced stimulus check disaster relief funds up for grabs. The EBB, yes, we've talked about the SPFL program yesterday. There's so many programs, folks. And I'm not trying to teach you. And somebody said in the comments about teaching people how to freeload. That is not the game here, folks. If you need the help, don't be afraid to ask for it. And if people criticize, let them criticize. They're going to criticize anyway. The Emergency Broadband Benefit, EBB, program is a stimulus benefit program passed under the Consolidated Appropriation Act of 2021, which got almost no press. And of course, if it isn't negative, the news doesn't talk about it. So you got to go to places like here to actually learn about where to go specifically. They're providing support for broadband bills for struggling Americans across the country. Many people pay $50, $175, $177. And to some people, that may not seem like a lot of money. To other people, that could be 25% of the rent they can't afford. So it's a big help. And they need to stay connected now because of a lot of in-home jobs. Over 7.3 million low-income American families have signed up and gotten $75 a month and $100 for a device from the government to help with broadband bills. And just 859 million of the allotted 3.2 billion has been claimed by eligible households. So if you're paying for internet and you're struggling, you're having a tough time, $75 a month is $75 a month. I gotta say, it's a stimulus check every month for basically $75. I know we want the big lump sum of $1,400 or the $10,200. I get it. But every single dime counts. It all adds up. And $75 a month adds up over time. In 10 months, that's $750. And what is that? $900 a year. That's a year. You can wait a year to get a stimulus check. Why not just get payments? A spokesperson from the FCC said, quote, with over $2 billion still left available in qualifying families, we anticipate that the EBB will continue to provide several months of support, end quote. I hope more people, that's why I'm covering this, will get that. It is $900 a year, folks, and it obviously has some time to be, you have plenty of time to use it. This is great news for millions of families. A forced stimulus check for broadband internet will help tons of people still in need of fiscal support as we round out the corner of closing over this crazy and closing out 2021. This is $900 a year, folks, plus the $100. That works out to be $1,000 if you do the math. I know people get mad. They're like, Andrew, I know. The math's there. It works. Everything adds up. And finally, America is back in business and reopening its doors to the world by removing the travel ban for numerous countries. So if you have friends and relatives that ended up in your house for over 2 years and you're like, hey, they're flying back now, you can go. Some places to go in the world could cost you as much as $20,000 to try and get into the country. They just kind of lock people out. Well, this could have a huge impact on the U.S. economy, the job market, and stimulus efforts moving forward. After over a year and a half, and the U.S. is finally opening its borders to international travelers from countries like Brazil, China, India, South Africa, United Kingdom, and much of Europe, along with the borders of Canada and Mexico. And I got to tell you, I saw the Rolling Stones like in concert over here at the Stadium Allegiant, and oh my goodness, it was like the borders were open. So I can't imagine what it'll be like when they are open. By lifting the travel ban, financial experts believe that the economy and the jobs markets are poised to boom and could even expedite with the approval of President Biden's infrastructure disaster relief bill. The U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo, probably screwed up that name too, states, quote, today, America is open for business. That is our message to the world, end quote. I might have to say it a couple times, folks. If you're watching from overseas, guess what? America's open. Come visit Vegas. I'm here waiting for you. This is amazing news for America as we reopen ourselves back up to the world. Means that we are officially back in business and on the path towards a full recovery from the past 21 months of craziness. Now, last piece of information I wanted to tell you, which I thought was pretty sad. I was checking out passports around the world, and this particular area in Africa has one of the worst passports in America. What does that mean? A lot of them can't travel to a lot of places in the world because of their visa restrictions, which I thought was interesting. So hopefully at some point we'll have a passport or we'll have a free world where people can actually come and go in many parts of the world, see the world without having to over document to be able to just go see some special place. I'd love to see people in those parts of Africa be able to easily get here with a passport and be able to experience what it's like here in America. And if you're out there and you can't get here, I feel for you. I hope someday to see you. That's your stimulus check, second stimulus check, and executive action and stimulus package update for Tuesday, November 9th, 2021. And if you don't come here, I'll probably come to you. I'm looking at going to Egypt pretty soon. So I guess I'll come see some folks in Egypt. Thank you for watching and for making it to the end. Please leave a comment with your favorite birthday you've ever had. Ever. Like, really. I'm Andrew Cartwright. Please stay safe out there. Take care.